Hello, everyone. My name is Sister Teresa, and I am 75 years old. I've spent nearly my entire life inside a convent, a small world of prayers, bells, and quiet footsteps echoing down stone halls. I thought I understood loneliness, compassion, and God's presence, but I didn't. Not really. Not until I made a mistake I could never forget, and God chose not to abandon me. Many years ago, when I was younger, I used to walk to the town church to teach catechism. One rainy day, I was in a hurry when I noticed a boy around 10 years old standing at the church door. He was soaking wet, shivering. He asked me if I had a bowl of soup. I said no, not because I was cruel, but because I was afraid of breaking convent rules. I looked away and gently closed the door. I thought I'd forget, but I was wrong. That night, I couldn't sleep. His face haunted my prayers. I went out into the street to find him, but he was gone. Where had he gone? Did anyone take him in, or had he been left alone in the cold rain? I never found out, but from that moment, I lived with a quiet ache in my soul. I hadn't done what was right. I had let a soul slip through my fingers. God didn't punish me, but He didn't let me turn away the next time. Last year, I was walking through the market when I saw a young woman sitting by the roadside, pregnant, crying quietly. People passed her by without a glance. I nearly did too, but my feet stopped. I turned around, sat beside her, and gently asked, "Do you need anything?" She grabbed my hand and wept, and in that moment, I understood. Sometimes all a person needs is a single voice that cares. I brought her back to the convent. We cared for her like a daughter. She gave birth to a beautiful baby girl named Lucia. They stayed with us, and suddenly our old, quiet convent was filled with laughter, baby cries, small tumbles, and tiny miracles every day. I wasn't young anymore, but I realized something important. God still uses us, even when we feel too old, too broken, or too late. I'm not telling you this story to glorify myself. I'm telling it to remind you that we all get second chances to do what is right. Even if you've once looked away, once stayed silent when someone needed help, there will come a moment when God places another soul in your path. Don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Open your heart, because it's in that moment that you will feel His presence most clearly. Today, I'm going to sing, not because I have a beautiful voice, but because my heart can't stay silent anymore. This song is my apology to the boy I once turned away. It's my gratitude for the young mother I was able to hold, and it's my praise to the God who never gives up on us, even when we've given up on others. If my story touched you, if you believe God still speaks through moments of silence and second chances, then please write Amen in the comments. Not for me, but to remind yourself we still have time to love, to forgive, and to begin again.
I closed the door, I walked away, afraid to break the rules that day. A child stood in the pouring rain, and I'll never see his face again. I prayed that night, but tears still fell. My silence was a heavy bell. I thought I knew what fate should be, till mercy broke the heart in me. But He never gave up on me, even when I turned away and couldn't see. His love was waiting patiently through every doubt, through every plea. I failed a soul, I failed His call, but grace still found me after all. He never gave up on me. Years went by, the ache remained, till one soft cry called out my name. A young girl lost, nowhere to go. A life within the world said no. I sat with her beside the street and felt God's voice beneath our feet. No grand sign, no thunder loud, just love that wrapped us like a shroud. 'Cause He never gave up on me. He used my broken hands to plant a seed, and through her tears He let me see that hearts can rise from where they bleed. I thought I'd miss my only chance, but grace still taught my soul to dance. He never gave up on me. We all have doors we wish we'd kept wide open, words we should have said, hearts we left broken. But God still writes with lines once torn and brings back life where we mourn.
The door I shut still haunts my soul, a quiet wound I can't control. But grace is stronger than regret, and God's not finished with me yet. There's a door still open, even when I fail to see. Love keeps gently open through the broken parts of me. He turns my silence into song. He makes the weak again feel strong. There's a door still open, and mercy's where I belong. Years went by. I stayed alone, with rosary beads and hearts of stone, till one day in a crowded street, I saw her crying at my feet. I reached my hand, no fear this time, and felt his voice inside the quiet. She smiled through tears, and in her eyes I saw the boy I left behind.